kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Offense, quick tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Snap it to the back. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snagged out of the air. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Rushes on him. He's got it. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Option look. It's Bailey. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Sends it back in motion. Handoff to the single running back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The pitch. At the 35, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And now on second down for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Goes to the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run the option. He'll toss it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? His defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Timeout called by the defense is their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Richmond. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They boot it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside kick. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Quarterback keeps it. Short gain on the play before he slides. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just going to keep it after the snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He got it. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Pulls it in, it's Richmond.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Reading the option, it's Bailey. Spins away from the defender. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. You got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Please, I agree, because if I can't get short yardage situations with the quarterback sneak, I don't deserve to win anyways. So I better be able to toughen up, get a little bit of push, and get the yardage.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's loose down the middle. down.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down for this offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. With the catch, it's Moore.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Poe. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the option, he'll keep it himself. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Richmond. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Big fullback's got it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. And first down for the offense.